All right, thank you for staying with us. All interesting conversations today, and of course, the market is also towing that line. The market is closing positive with the all-share index up 0.97%. Top gainers, we have Industrial Medical Gas Nigeria PLC, we have Alinka Shaw, we have Transcorp, we have Livestock, we have WAPCO, and top losers, we have NPF Microfinance Bank PLC, USCN, Academy Press, Len Africa, and Wema Bank. Mr. Rotimi Fakaijo is a stockbroker and a regular analyst on the show. He joins us via phone. Before Effiong Ekop will also add his voice to this. Mr. Fakaijo, good afternoon to you. The market is high today. It was up yesterday significantly, and today it's the same after 2 days of negative trade in the week. Take us through what you make of this.
Well, I think the expectations of the increase in the NPR was going to downplay on the market, I think has actually proved untrue. And I think the investors need to put back their confidence in the market, because as much as it can be seen, even irrespective of 150 basis points increase in the NPR, it does not still translate to a higher return in the money market than in the equity market. So I believe strongly that the market has come to stay, and investors really have every good reason to hold on to the market, and especially for securities that have good fundamentals. Be that as it may, the results that we've seen in the first quarter and the expectation for Q2 as well is quite we'll be able to sustain the market considerably. So I believe strongly that investors have every reason to actually adhere to the market. Unlike the publication that was in the newspaper, that investors should move their funds from the equity market to the money market because of the NPR. I believe that has no business, and I believe investors are not really thinking in that line. So all in all, I think that the market is still get more improvement, even now that we are back at over 53,000 basis points again.
I must thank you for your time, Mr. Fakaijo. It's always a pleasure having you join us on Business Nigeria.
A pleasure, too.
All right, then, Effiong Ekop, were you planning to move your money from the equity space to the money market? I was thinking along that line. Tell me what you think about this.
I didn't want to move it. Market recovery, which actually started yesterday, continues, and we've seen that the banking securities, they come up very well, and combined resources together and lifted the markets very high, almost hitting a percentage point. We have, on the board, Access Corporation, GT, then ETI, Transcorp, Universe, all of them. Then you have First Bank Group, Guinness, International. There are so many of them. And positive threats, is good for the market. Having said this, I have to believe that it is difficult for an average businessman or manufacturer to cope with external conditions of doing business out there. And so those of them who know how the stock markets work, they come to the market, and the market presents opportunity for them to make money. In fact, I should think that they are making easy money from the market, because if you do your analysis very well and you stay with a company that is vibrant and rewarding investors regularly, you do not seem to be in a position that you will lose so much. So the market, since COVID-19, has put itself in a place that is enviable, rewarding investors reasonably. And if you go out of the stock market, you find out that it's difficult to do business out there. The guest just left here now, and all of the trouble that he has talked about, the maritime sector. Imagine if you
all sectors. Yes, we started with the manufacturing sector, and we moved to the port, and all our
imagine if you wanted to engage in external trade, exporting things, import. See what he has enumerated. And so, if you do an analysis very well and you have your investable funds, you put in a company that is growing, you don't have to worry so much about it, because many of these big companies, they already have efficient management. So they take the running of the business off you, and your own is just to watch and then comply with the rules, and sometimes you push in money again to beef up the activities. I'm not saying that the market will stay bullish all through. Politics is coming.
Yeah.
Or in fact, we are in already.
We are in.
So
it's not coming anymore.
Yes, we are in. That means any moment from now, we will have to focus, be trapped by political activities, and the market will have to slow down. So for now, those who need money, they have seen the window, and the market has provided that opportunity. It is good the way it is.
Thank you so much, Effiong.
Thank you, Tolu.
All right, thanks. Well, Asian shares markets slipped today on persistent concerns over growth in China and worries about Federal Reserve's intent to tighten policy quickly.